बाथ सिटी चाहिँ एक्सप्लोर गराउनेवाला छु। त्यो बाथको चाहिँ यही हेर्न आएको होइन। पुरा रेस्क्यु चल्दा हेलो गाइज, फेरि पनि स्वागत छ तपाईँले मेरो भिडियोमा चाहिँ होइन। र अहिले चाहिँ हामी आइपुगेका छौँ बाथ सिटीमा र तपाईँहरूलाई चाहिँ आजको यो भिडियोमा चाहिँ मैले बाथ सिटी चाहिँ एक्सप्लोर गराउनेवाला छु। के कति घुम्छौँ है त्यो सब तपाईँहरूले देखाउनेवाला छौँ है त गाइज। सो अब चाहिँ फर्स्टमा चाहिँ हामी पुल्टेनी ब्रिज जस्तो समथिङ के ब्रिज थियो त्यो ब्रिज हेर्न जाँदैछौँ। त्यसपछि सिटीहरू चाहिँ एक्सप्लोर गर्नेवाला छौँ है त गाइज। सो भर्खर हामी चाहिँ हल्का हल्का हिँड्दैछौँ। अहिले अगाडि नै हामीले कार पार्क गरेका छौँ कि होइन। अनि त्यही चाहिँ रोड क्लोज समथिङ केही लेखेको थियो त्यही भएर। अनि हाम्री मायाहरू त्यति टाढा छ। त्यो फाउन्टेन जस्तो रहेछ। ल हामी चाहिँ आएको भनेको छ यो पुल्टेनी ब्रिज। ल सो हामी चाहिँ यहाँभित्र जाँदैछौँ। ऊ त्यो पनि राम्रो ऊ रहेछ के, त्यो घरहरू देखिरहेको थियो नि त्यहाँनिर रहेछ त्यसै बाबा। ल यहाँनिर छ यो चाहिँ म्याप भयो। यो तल हामी चाहिँ ल हामी चाहिँ अगाडि बढ्दै छौँ। यही ठाउँ हामी अब हेर्न आएको चाहिँ ढुङ्गा नै आउँदो रहेछ त्यहाँ। ल हामी चाहिँ बाथको चाहिँ यही हेर्न आएको होइन। त्यो ठाउँ चाहिँ बवाल छ है गाइज, बवाल। But do you know history about this place? History about this place. अनि ऊ त्यस्तो ढुङ्गामा चलेर जाने त्यहाँ मैले साथी के सोचेँ थाहा छ? यो पानी छ नि, यो पानी त तल जान्छ होला सोचिरहेको थिएँ। होइन छ कि त्यहाँको ऊ मात्रै झर्ना जस्तो टाइपको रहेछ।
Okay, I will say this once again, it's a quiet country river trip with a commentary. Okay, if you all start shouting, I'll send you downstairs. I've done it for 27 years. Simple. Take a seat, sit in your family groups because it gets busy. Okay. The only seat not to sit in is where the umbrella is because we need the cones and the ropes. And the other thing is we collect your fares once you're underway. Okay. But there we are.
Tickets.
You pay on board, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go.
Gentle, quiet, no pushing and all this sort of thing.
Thank you. Let's do a boat ride here.
Pardon? Oh, it's a good day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Yeah. Okay.
I'm saying boat ride.
Again, there is a dog on board. We can't do anything about that.
Yeah. बोट राइड गर्दैछौँ यहाँ। किन मैले ऊ भिडियो मात्रै बनाउनु लाग्छ नि। अनि ल सबजना चाहिँ आज चाहिँ बोट राइड गर्दैछौँ। लुक एट दिस। हेरेँ होला नि त सबलाई एउटा फोटो हान्नु भाइ। ल त यहाँ पुरा रेस्क्यु चल्दा प्र्याक्टिस हो कि साँच्चीको हो यो? प्र्याक्टिस चल्दैछ जस्तो छ। क्या मजा सुक्रा हेर्नु पारि त्यसलाई त्यो मान्छे के रेस्क्यु गरे हाल्छ। मजा छ गोवा के गर्दै केटाहरु नि त गोवा अब चाहिँ हाम्रो बोट हिँड्न
The boat you're on is called the Scenic 2, and we are embarking on a little village called Hampton in return. I have to give you a brief safety announcement, just a legal requirement on behalf of Maritime Coast Guard. Nothing too complicated. In case in a very unlikely event the boat gets into any difficulties at all, there's a skipper upstairs ahead of you, that's through. Do let me remind you, they're £15 for all the adults across the board. They're £5 for the children, that's 15 to 5 years old, under 5s go for free. And then we'll leave you in peace to take in the sights. Pointed out some places of interest and moments in time on the return stage of the journey. Just a couple of little side notes. There's in the back of the boat. It can be really irritating for your fellow passengers. Your cooperation, of course, is greatly appreciated. Enjoy the trip, and as I said, keep an eye out for kingfishers.
We are in control at all times.
Okay.
Have a pleasant afternoon.
You too.
Happy afternoon.
You too. गर्दा के बर्थडे मनाउन सक्छ यहाँ त
How do we get out of this?
यो के बर्थडे मनाइन्छ
Concentrate on the river.
सो ल ठोक्दिउँ है तिनीहरूलाई ठोक्दिउँ है तिनीहरूलाई कतिखेर बोट हुँदो रहेछ है बरु के अरे नेक्स्ट यो हो कि मजा छ यार यो बर्थडेमा सेलिब्रेसन गरेर त्यही त यही बार फर्किने हजुर अघि नै गइरहेको थियो नि त अघि होइन हामी अझै त्यो गाडी आइरहेको थियो कि
However, if you were to travel from the source to the end called the George on the banks of the canal, a village is called Bathhampton. In Bathhampton lends its name to my favourite view on this entire... And that is all a weir is, a wall across the river. Most of them, including ours, were built in the Middle Ages, about 600 years ago. We're not too sure the exact date, but we're very sure of why it was built. Water wheels and their mills, and they were situated on each bank of river. What happens in the summer, due to lack of rain, rivers become low and slow, and water wheels even touch the bottom. There we are. River's about 8 foot deep on average, but here is only about 2.5 foot of water below the old ford. the old way passing the river, and of course with the lack of rain, it's very. It never was a mill. We've got this very invasive pink weed. That's what Himalayan balsam looks like. You can't really see the stone archway, but you can see the blue. Because you can hear it grows in Bristol, which is 14 miles away. So they reclaim these sort of stone and built structures. You see there today. But with a magnificent garden, beer garden, it gets busy. Well, let me go all the 1950s. But ours been here since about 2007. They are mostly nocturnal, so in Bath and, very importantly, the surrounding hills. And that corrugated roof, other people liken it to the Ponte Vecchio over in Florence, over in Italy, and here we are, just coming up to the end of the trip. If I could ask you just roughly remain where you are until me and Drew have got the boat all nicely tied up in both bow and stern before we ask you to disembark. Do take your time.
ल त हामी चाहिँ बोट राइड भ्याइसक्यौँ होइन अब चाहिँ बस राइड गर्ने रे के हो फेरि ल चाहिँ अब चाहिँ हामी यो बाथ मार्केटभित्र जाने प्लान छ हाम्रो त्यहाँ के पाइन्छ तपाईँहरूलाई चाहिँ देखाउँछौँ खानेकुराहरू काउडा मात्रै छ कि के हो
Because like I met them both. I don't know.
ल यहाँ चाहिँ के गार्डन हो यो कहाँ बसे यस्तै बस्ने कि घाममै बस्ने कि
I always buy the things.
Yeah.
I got it before actually.
यो एयरफोन हामीले लगाउने के हो एयर
कति घन्टा घुमाउँछ अरे
ओल्ड स्ट्रिट बनायो अलि
त्यहाँ कलामा नि धेरै मजा छ
यो देखेको थिएँ यो ठाउँमा देखाएको थिएँ हजुर खतरा छ यो हाम्रोमा यहाँ होइन मोटु भयो भन्छ यो चाहिँ के भन्छ नि आइसक्रिम खान चाहिँ छोड्दैन फेरि जहिले आइसक्रिम खान्छ आइसक्रिममा यहाँ